All right, welcome to Aquarium and Reptile Depot in Citrus Heights. This is gonna be a fish buying guide. So hopefully you are ready for fish. That means your tank has cycled. That means maybe your tank is established and you're ready to add more fish to introduce there. And hopefully you did some research before coming in here, looking into certain fish that you may wanna purchase, and you came in here and you started looking around and you saw the fish that you saw online. Hopefully it looks like what you thought it would look like online, but sometimes things change. That's the beauty of our store. You get to come in here, you can take a look at the fish, make sure they're nice and healthy, make sure that they're the correct size for your aquarium, so forth and so on. So here, this is how we do things. So once you looked around, saw the fish, everything looks great, you took a good look at them, they're nice and healthy, size is good, you pop in line. You're gonna stand under the aquatic line starts here sign. That's the quickest way to get assistance here. So once you stand here, the aquatic specialists are trained to come here first to help whoever's standing here first, because they follow the rules and they know that they need help. So we wanna make sure that we sell you the appropriate fish for your aquarium. So a lot of times they'll inquire what's in the tank, how long the tank's been set up for, how big the tank is, just verify that it's filtered and heated. Again, like, our goal is for you guys to succeed. As much as some people think that it may not be our goal, we're not a turn and burn business. We understand that this is gonna be a relationship that we're gonna build up, a long-term relationship, because we want you to stay in the hobby. We want you to continue coming here, whether it's purchasing fish, whether it's purchasing product. That is what the specialists are here to do. And we offer our suggestions, our recommendations. Like, we aren't God. We don't know what's gonna go on. We don't know what exactly we're fortune tellers that if it's gonna work or not work, but we deal with a lot of customers day in, day out. We care for our aquariums here. We have our personal aquariums at home. So we have a lot of experience. This is our careers, actually. So our goal is to offer what we have as far as experience and knowledge, and then hopefully extend it out to you guys. So yeah, a short bit here. So we're gonna go in, and let's say, because the ease, and you can see them really easy, these gold honey gouramis, really nice looking fish, nice and healthy. And you tell the specialist that you want to go ahead and get one. I'm gonna grab a net and a little tub, and I'm gonna catch one out. So the guys will grab a net and a container. We'll have our net and disinfecting made by Fritz. So we go in there and we catch these fish. Let's say one honey gold gourami. You can pick it out. We don't have any issues with trying our best to get the fish that you want, especially like slower moving fish, no problem. Some fast moving fish might be a little challenging for us, but if you really see one, then at least point it out to the specialist and they'll try our best to get it. Let's say we wanted to get that one right there. We're gonna go in and try to catch it. It's gonna embarrass me here maybe. No, not too bad. So yeah, we catch the one fish here. And we explain to our customers that this is a honey gourami. If you buy one, it's $5.99. You buy two or more, they're $5.50 each. So we give you guys a little reward on fish that can be multiples, like maybe schooling fish. We promote that for our customers, and you get some added value to it. So like small schools are like 5 or more. So if you end up getting that, then you get deals. And then we also have a rewards program up front that you can accumulate points. So you're double dipping with saving on multiples and then earning points to get you store credit. So yeah, there's a lot of good options for fish. And yeah, so we end up bagging it. So I guess also communication, like I said, is key. So let's say you're traveling far, and just let our staff know so we can bag it in a little bit bigger bag. We can double bag it. We can verify that we put oxygen in there as well. So we go ahead. Yeah, a lot of times customers talk to us and say, hey, how long can the fish be in the bag? Well, truthfully, I mean, they're coming from overseas, but the honest answer is try to get them home as soon as possible. If you're from far away, for the most part, they'll be okay, I would say. The most important thing for that is to try to get them home in an air-conditioned car or a heated car, so you're not like stopping or just keeping them in the car. That's not gonna be good. So we wanna be the last stop. We want you to just go straight home. That's what we recommend here. If you kinda deviate from those suggestions, it may work, it may not. We don't know how long you're gonna stop for. We don't know how warm it is. We don't know a lot of different variables, so we err on the side of caution and we try to get you guys home as soon as possible. Same thing with the fish, you know, like right now we're just gonna do one fish to keep things really simple here, but depends on your situation, your aquarium. Like just some suggestions that I offer, like if you have like a bunch of cichlids at home and you add one cichlid, they're probably gonna figure out who the new cichlid is, maybe bully it, maybe, you know, cause a little stress, they get sick. Of course, we wanna minimize that. So for cichlids, maybe add a few at a time so it can disperse the aggression a little bit. They don't know which one is a specific one. Same thing with schools, like sometimes they kind of kick the odd man out. So that's like on the extreme side, like one fish, depending on your situation, may not be the best. But also getting 50 fish for an environment is not also, in our suggestion, not the best. Again, we can't say that it won't work, but the issue is that if you put too many fish in there, then it might spike your ecosystem and cause it to crash. So it's a little bit of a balance, and that's what our specialists are here to do. And we're just informing you guys. It doesn't mean, like I said, we know what's gonna go on, but I say probability and odds is how I see it. So if you don't put enough into it, then your odds aren't going to be the best because you didn't invest enough into it. But if you put too much and you think you're gonna, that's high risk, high reward, but there are associated risks with it. So again, it's just a balance. We want you to come back on a regular basis and do it slowly and build it up. Give it a few weeks in between adding tanks. And then another tip that I would offer is to definitely do a water change before coming to get fish so it can dilute some of the ammonia, because you're putting more fish, they're gonna eat more, produce more waste. So we wanna make sure that your tank is ready to take on more fish and break in. But yeah, once we get it all bagged up, we go to the front, you get checked out, you're excited to go home, you're ready to put these in your aquarium. We're gonna show you a quick acclimation guide too as well. All right guys, pretend you're home and you're ready to acclimate your new fish here. So here's some suggestions that we offer. Like I said, we want you to get home as soon as possible. We would recommend leaving the lights off in your aquarium. So turn off the lights and then float the fish in the tank for about 30 minutes. The reason for that is to get the temperature the same in your aquarium. So because during transport, it could have heated up, it could have cooled down, whatever have you. This is just ensures that your tank is gonna be the same temperature of the bag. So again, we're trying to ease the stress for the fish, for the acclimation of the new fish into your aquarium. The lights off in an aquarium will also prevent it. It's pretty stressful. Just imagine if you like had a migraine or you're not feeling well and the lights is blinding on you, you know, you get a little stressed too. So again, just trying to minimize the stress on top of the tank there because it's so close to the light. So we just float it there, let it do its thing, and then yeah, we'll return in 30 minutes and then we'll see what we're gonna do. All right, so it's been 30 minutes and we're ready to release the fish into the aquarium here. So it's been floating. Another tip that we recommend doing is maybe adding a little water from your tank into the bag, again, for acclimation. It's basically to slowly kind of get it used to your water. That's something that we would recommend doing. So you just grab a little water from your tank and put it in there, and you can let it sit for a little bit for the sake of time. It's been sitting for a while, so the gourami's ready to go in. So we recommend netting the fish out of the bag and putting it into your aquarium because the fish could have produced waste in the bag. So unwanted ammonias, nitrites, nitrates, food, we don't want to put that into your tank. So that is why we leave all the water in the bag there. And then there's bacteria and stuff, so you have your own, you don't want any cross-contamination. But yeah, I mean, fish is in there, it's kind of hiding. That's what it's normally gonna do. It's gonna be scared, so it's gonna find a secure spot so it doesn't get bothered. We also recommend feeding the fish, maybe before putting the new fish in. The new fish is probably not gonna eat. It's gonna be a little stressed, so you probably wanna wait till tomorrow to see if it's gonna eat. Hopefully it does in time, but I would give it a few days to get acclimated. Don't get stressed out too much with the fish not eating. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of the guide for putting a new fish into your aquarium. Like I said, like the point of this is to offer you guys some tips and some guides of hopefully you guys doing well in the aquarium hobby. Like I said, your success is our success. We need you guys to do well in the hobby and to stay in the hobby. If you don't, you're not gonna be in the hobby, then we don't have any customers anymore. Like, that is why we kind of create these videos. That's why we do these things. And just remember, the specialists are here to help. We're not trying to screen. We're not trying to, you know, decide whether you get the fish or not. It's up to you how you want to spend your money. If you feel your environment is in good shape, if you, I don't know, just there's so many variables like to it. Our guys are just here designed to make sure that your tank is set up, and we're gonna give you the best odds of succeeding by adding new fish into your aquarium. So yeah, hope this guide has helped you a little bit in the way to add new fish into your aquarium. If you like more of these videos, we're happy to give you more tips on it. Definitely follow our social media, subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, comment below, all that fun stuff. I gotta get back to work. There's customers